Andrea.
All right, SmackDown live tonight at the Raising Cane's River Center. Two of the stars, Carmella and R-Truth, are in the studio with us this morning. Thank y'all for joining us. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thanks for having us here.
Yes.
Yeah, man. Always nice to have a couple superstars in the studio. I know a lot of people here in Baton Rouge excited for tonight's show.
We're excited to be here. I love coming to Louisiana.
Yeah?
It's my favorite, yeah.
First time to Baton Rouge, or y'all typically in New Orleans?
Usually we're in New Orleans, but I've definitely been to Baton Rouge before. I think we had a SmackDown here in 2017.
Uh-oh, tell him.
Oh, Louisiana is where I won the title for the first time.
Okay.
So, yeah, it
like
holds
that.
a very special place.
Good vibes in South Louisiana.
Yeah,
Crazy
so
hard.
I guess for those that don't know, we got Carmella and R-Truth in here. Carmella's the queen of Staten Island.
No, Princess.
Oh,
Queens
Princess.
are old.
Excuse me.
Charlotte's the queen.
Princess.
Yes, she's a princess.
Come
of
on
Staten
now.
Island.
Yes.
Like you said, former SmackDown world champion. I was originally a cheerleader for the Patriots for a few years and a
was.
Laker girl, and then just became world
She's
champion
kind of a
wrestler.
big deal.
Yeah, I mean, wild,
Big
right?
deal.
And then we got R-Truth, who's been in the game for a long time, man. Well, okay, let's start there. I want to ask you about that because you look at your resume and WWF back in 98 to 02, right? The TNA, NWA, joining WWE again 10 years ago. You've seen wrestling in all these different phases, right? The evolution. So what's it been like, I guess, being a part of that over the last 2-3 decades?
It's overwhelming, man. I started out watching John Cena, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that's my childhood hero. So, like, watching him from back then to, like, now being in the business, man, and being involved with all the young, very athletic talent that we got now, it's superb.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yes.
What years did you watch John Cena when
When I was little.
you were little?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
My little years.
What are you
Oh.
implying, Carmella? Okay, and then so y'all two work together, right? I mean, y'all two you've managed R-Truth, you've won the mixed tag team tournament
Yes.
before.
Match challenge.
Yeah, what was that? What's that like? Is there any differences in doing a mixed tag compared to like a more traditional tag match? What's that whole process been like figuring that out?
It's so much more fun, I will say. It's been about a year, actually a little over a year
Little over
since
a year.
Truth and I have started together. And this time last year, I was one of the most hated people in the company.
Wow.
And all just from hanging out with Truth for a couple weeks, all of a sudden people started liking me. And I'm like, what is happening? But that's the effect Truth has. Everyone loves him, and it's just so much fun.
And that's it. It's just fun. We have natural fun.
Wait, so that is kind of fascinating to think about, that maybe you don't think about a lot, is like, when you're in the wrestling game, right? You do what role, like a good team player, you do what role is handed to you. So, kind of what's that process like when maybe you go from being a heel to more of a face, and then you're like, wow, it's like so nice. People aren't yelling at me in
It
my
was
mentions
bizarre.
anymore. They're like happy with me
It
now.
was so weird. Like, I swear, I was booed out of the building in New York, which is my hometown. And then 2 weeks later, I'm going out with Truth, and they're like, Carmella! And I'm like, what is happening? And I didn't change anything. All I did was start hanging out with him, and just, slowly and surely, it's just evolved over this last year into what we are now. And we go out there and we have dance breaks. We get to bring kids in the ring with us and dance with us. And it's just so much more fun to be able to interact with the crowd and get the kids involved, and I'm just having the time of my life.
She got the opposite treatment of Eli in New York.
Yes. Eli
was
started as the
beloved.
face, and now Eli Manning's gone full heel.
Heel.
That's okay though. Danny Jones, he's the new baby face.
He is.
Look at her, Carmella.
You want to talk about
Everybody
Eli?
hates
I
it.
was
Look
at
at
that.
it. See,
I was
there
at
you
the
go.
Super Bowl 42.
There you
Let
go.
me just say, with the helmet
Hey,
carry.
but they like
all
you
that,
now. They're
I
like,
hate
Carmella, we love you. We love you.
So we've got a big wrestler guy in the building here, Hammer Honore, and we asked him for a couple of questions. He said, make sure and ask you how you plan on getting the 247 championship back.
It's the 48, 7, 711, 747 European TV Championship.
Also known as a 24/7 champion.
Yeah,
Right.
so for those, Truth is a 13-time winner.
13,
Wow.
The most ever. But that's got to be pretty exhausting.
Nick
So,
Saban of wrestling.
24/7 means you have to be ready to defend
Yes.
it at any time. So, like,
I'm talking
what's
about-
that like?
Morning
Like right
time,
now?
Yeah, it's like right now someone could walk in and pin him.
Breakfast, dinner, supper. You know what I'm saying? Like bathrooms, weddings, honeymoons,
Golf
everywhere.
courses.
Churches. Amen.
Churches?
Yes.
Even churches? Not even
Churches,
churches
yeah.
are off limits. Damn.
I will say my cardio has gone up a lot since he won this championship, because we've been running
Yes.
everywhere.
Lots of running.
Well, and Carmella, one thing that's been really cool outside looking in these last couple of years, it feels like, has been the rise of the women's wrestling side of the business, right? And you and Charlotte Flair and like so many others, Lynch, like y'all have been this core that's really been the driving force behind that. Just how fulfilling has that been that you've been such a big part of that?
It's incredible just to watch it and see how far the women have come. Never mind to be able to cement my name in history as the first Miss Money in the Bank. And, you know, we're making all of these first ever. And it's finally at a point where it's not even a big deal that the women are main eventing Raw or SmackDown, or we have a Hell in a Cell match, or you have the ladder match, because it's already been done before. Now it's just everything's equal. It's not even like, oh my gosh, women are main eventing. It's the women are the main event tonight. No big deal. And that's how it should be.
Yeah, and it's crazy because I even get a lot of my wrestling now just through like internet osmosis, and the amount of hype around the women's belt. It's unlike anything when I grew up. So we're almost out of time here, but we're giving away a couple tickets in the next hour to tonight. I know there's a lot of people still thinking about coming in. So what should they expect at the River Center tonight? Why should people come out?
I'm getting my baby back for one.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm getting my baby
Let's
back.
go.
Yeah. I wish she was here right now. Like, it should be sitting right here.
You talking about the 24/7 belt?
48/7, 7
Oh, excuse me. Yeah, the 48.
Yes. Talking about that. But there's a lot going on tonight. New Day
against Randy Orton, Daniel Bryan, and Eric Rowan. You have Samoa Joe against Roman Reigns.
Yes.
And the best part about going out to these shows is the commercial breaks are for the TV audience, right?
Yeah.
So when you're there live, there's so much happening behind the scenes that you don't get to see on TV, which is my favorite part. And tickets are still available, so you're not going to want to miss it. There's going to be a lot of great things happening, and maybe we'll have a dance break tonight.
Yeah.
Or 7, who knows?
After we get the championship.
After we get the baby back.
Well,
Shout out to
dance.
Carmella and R-Truth for stopping by. Good luck tonight, and thanks. Good to see you. There they are.
Thanks for having us.
Thank y'all
Don't
so
forget,
much, man.
WWE SmackDown tonight from the River Center. We will have ticket giveaways coming in hour 2. We'll lead you off with Jimmy Burrow. Come back with us off the bench on this Tuesday.